All right, this morning we have some fog, and it's pretty dense in a lot of spots, like Wiscasset and Rockland and Augusta and Berlin, New Hampshire, and other places too. It's not going to last too long, and it'll burn off real quickly. Our temperatures are on the chilly side, a little cool, a little crisp, 40s up north, 40s to the west, and a few sprinkled in elsewhere, like in Waterville and Lewiston right now, where it's 48 in both cities. High pressure to our north, building in, acting as a block, keeping all of the remnants of Helene to our south. All kinds of flooding. You saw some of the pictures earlier in the newscast. Not good in the Carolinas especially. But it looks as if all of this is going to stay south of us, not get into the northeast because of this high. We have to wait for a front to give us our next chance for rain, and I got a feeling it's not going to give us much. It's coming from the middle of the continent. There's no moisture out there, and it's running into that high too. So there might not be a drop of rain this entire week. It looks like a really good week as we enter October. Quiet out there, again, a lot of fog and also a lot of dew on the grass. You know, if you walk your dogs this time of the year, you got to use those old sneakers so you don't ruin your new ones. Crisp early on, but it will warm very quickly, and when that fog burns off, we're heading into the low 70s in a lot of spots. For the middle of the day, it's going to be super nice, super comfortable. The fog will be gone, the sun will be out. There's not going to be a lot of wind either. And this afternoon, there'll probably be a few fair weather clouds dotting the sky, but in general, we're looking at a lot of sun, no rain, and warming above 70 degrees. Look at these numbers. This is impressive. 66 is our average high for this time of the year. Along the coastline, it'll get to the low 70s in a few spots, including Portland and Casco Bay, parts of the mid-coast and York County. Down east, 70 in Bar Harbor. Rockland, 69. That's pretty good this time of the year. And then as you go inland, it gets a lot warmer. We're talking mid-70s, 75 for Freiburg. That looks like the warm spot in the state. Gorgeous weather for the mountains and up north. If you're doing some foliage hunting, that'd be a good place to go. I bet it's beautiful. High pressure with us again tomorrow, looking very good. And then this high starts to weaken and give way. Again, Helene's moisture stays to our south. This front approaches, and there will be rain along it, but when it runs into New England, a lot of it just falls apart. So that's why I say we might not see a drop of rain here in New England with this front right here. And then the next high builds in for the end of the week, and it looks like Thursday, Friday, we'll see a lot of sunshine and probably a lot warmer too. Temperatures climbing above 70 degrees again for the end of the week, just prior to the weekend. As far as rain goes, a lot of it from Helene still spinning down there in the Carolinas and Virginias. For us, this is through Friday evening, outside of a few sprinkles with that front. We're not going to see much, if anything, at all. Marine forecast, seas 1 to 3 feet and a northeast breeze 5 to 10. Water temperature hanging on, 60 degrees. That's not bad, not bad. All right, a lot of sunshine out there today. We're going to see high temperatures between 70 and 75. It'll be warmest away from the coastline, but even at the coast, it'll feel real good in the direct sunshine. Tomorrow's a partly sunny day. It's a little cooler. It's in the mid-60s. Wednesday, mostly cloudy. I didn't even put a drop on that day, even though the front's coming through and there's a small chance. It's probably not going to give us much. Thursday, we turn sunny and warmer. Friday looks great with highs in the low to mid-70s. And then another front comes through on Saturday, Leanne. That one does look like it'll give us a little bit of rain, and it might be for, maybe half of Saturday or 3/4 of it, and then we're clearing out for the rest of the weekend. And it looks crisp and cool following that, which probably is good news for you.
Those are words I want to hear.
Yeah, I was going to say,
crisp and cool.
If you're into that spooky season stuff, like you said earlier, like you want it to be kind of, you want to chill, a little bite in the air, right?
I do,
Yeah.
yes.
Okay.
All right, thank you, sir.
Sure.